Hi guys, so good evening and welcome back to my magical world. It's 3:34 in the afternoon and today is December 20, 2023. So ayan, medyo parang ano ba tayo? In the air, like my head is in the air. Ano ba to guys? Nantok ako guys, like 'di ba late tayo nag-film kagabi. So I am not okay with that. So kulang ako ng tulog. And aside from that, I have to wake up like really early. Tapos, hindi naman din natuloy yung lakad ko. Just so. But overall, meron naman akong accomplishment for today. I went to the bank and to finish my unfinished business there. So, ayan. Still, it's a good day. Pero ano lang talaga. Parang wala akong energy today. It feels like I needed a vacation. From planet Jupiter. Okay. Take me there, guys. My God. So, ayan, continue, kasi wala naman tayong magagawa. We proceed with fucking life. Wala tayong magagawa, guys. So, ano lang, go lang. So, we're on to page 226 and 227 of the book flow. Kaya, guys, mag-subscribe naman kayo. Ano na? So if the arena for action is challenging enough, a person may experience flow continuously in his or her calling, thus leaving a little room as possible for noticing the entropy of normal life. In this way, harmony is restored to consciousness indirectly, not by facing up to contradictions and trying to resolve conflicting goals and desires, but by pursuing chosen goals with such intensity that all potential competition is preempted. Action helps create inner order, but it has its drawbacks. A person strongly dedicated to achieving pragmatic ends might eliminate internal conflict, but often at the price of excessively restricting options. The young engineer who aims to become plant manager at age 45 and bends all his energies to that end may sail through several years successfully and without hesitation. Ayan. So, sooner or later, however, postponed alternatives may reappear again as intolerable doubts and regrets. Was it worth sacrificing my health for the promotion? What happened to those lovely children who have suddenly turned into sullen adolescents? Now that I have achieved power and financial security, what do I do with it? In other words, the goals that have sustained action over a period turned out not to have enough power to give meaning to the entirety of life. So this is where the presumed advantage of a contemplative life comes in. So detached reflection upon experience, a realistic weighing of options and their consequences have long been held to be the best approach to a good life. Whether it is played out on the psychoanalyst couch, where repressed desires are laboriously reintegrated with the rest of consciousness, or whether it is performed as methodically as the Jesuits' test of conscience, which involves reviewing one's actions one or more times each day to check whether what one has been doing in the past few hours has been consistent with long-term goals. Self-knowledge can be pursued in innumerable ways, each leading potentially to greater inner harmony. So, ayan. My God. So, ayan. I wanted to sleep kasi, guys. So, activity and reflection should ideally complement and support each other. Action by itself is blind, reflection impotent. Before investing great amounts of energy in a goal, it pays to raise the fundamental questions: is this something I really want to do? Is it something I enjoy doing? Am I likely to enjoy it in the foreseeable future? Is the price that I and others will have to pay worth it? So will I be able to live with myself if I accomplish it? So those are the questions that are, you will question things as you move forward with life. So activity and reflection. Activity and reflection should ideally complement and support each other. Action by itself is blind and reflection impotent. Before investing great amounts of energy in a goal, it pays to raise the fundamental questions. Is this Nulit ko pa guys. Tingnan nyo na ano ko mali. Wait lang ha. Next paragraph na tayo. So these seemingly easy questions are almost impossible to answer for someone who has lost touch with his own experience. If a man has not bothered to find out what he wants, if his attention is so wrapped up in external goals that he fails to notice his own feelings, then he cannot plan action meaningfully. So again, you have to honor your emotions. Like, I've seen that no matter what it is, you have to recognize every single thing that humans say and do. So, I don't know what kind of self-respect you have with yourself, but you really have to notice the small gestures that the people are showing to you. Kasi, dun mo malalaman if what kind of treatment do you want to have. Okay? So, on the other hand, if the habit of reflection is well developed, a person need not go through a lot of soul searching to decide whether a course of action is entropic or not. He will know almost intuitively that this promotion will produce more stress than it is worth it, or that this particular friendship, attractive as it is, would lead to unacceptable tensions in the context of marriage. It is relatively easy to bring order to the mind for short stretches of time. Any realistic goal can accomplish this. A good game, an emergency at work, a happy interlude at home will focus attention and produce the harmonious experience of flow, but it is much more difficult to extend this state of being to the entirety of life. For this, it is necessary to invest energy in goals that are so persuasive that they justify effort even when our resources are exhausted. See, me too, I'm exhausted. Are exhausted, and when fate is merciless in refusing us a chance of having a comfortable life. So, syempre, kayong mga viewers ko, like myself, I really have to, the end game is to have a comfortable life kasi, YOLO. Whether believe it or not, you're not gonna be here that long. So, spend your time wisely. Okay, so for this, it is necessary to invest energy in goals that are so persuasive that they justify effort even when our resources are exhausted, when fate is merciless in refusing us a chance to having a comfortable life. Oh, tama, naulit ko na naman. If goals are well chosen and if we have the courage to abide by them despite opposition, we shall be so focused on the actions and events around us that we won't have the time to be unhappy. And then we shall directly feel a sense of order in the warp and the woof of life and fits every thought and emotion into a harmonious whole. Okay, we have a subtopic here, recovering harmony. So the consequence of forging life by purpose and resolution is a sense of inner harmony, a dynamic order in the contents of consciousness, but it may be argued, why should it be so difficult to achieve this inner order? Why should one strive so hard to make life into a coherent flow experience? Aren't people born at peace with themselves? Isn't human nature naturally ordered? So when you really think about it, diba, this universe is designed so perfectly, right? Our body and all the position of the universe. Yan. So may mga makulit ngayon. Pop out yung message. So the original condition of human beings prior to the development of self-reflective consciousness must have been a state of inner peace disturbed only now and again by the tides of hunger, sexuality, pain, and danger, the forms of psychic entropy that currently cause us so much anguish, unfulfilled wants, expectations, loneliness, frustrations, anxiety, guilt are all likely to have been recent invaders of the mind. They are byproducts of the tremendous increase in complexity of the cerebral cortex and of symbol enrichment of culture. They are the dark side of the emergence of consciousness. So, wala lang. Kind of miss like meeting people that are extremely wise. Sobrang natutuwa ako if I'm talking to someone that is actually real smart. If you were to interpret the lives of animals with the human eye, we would conclude that they are in flow most of the time because their perception of what has to be done generally coincides with what they are prepared to do. So when a lion feels hungry, it will start grumbling and looking for prey until its hunger is satisfied. Afterward, it lies down to bask in the sun, dreaming the dreams lions dream. Okay. So guys, sana may napupulot kayo sa mga pinagbabasa natin. Galingan nyo, guys. Ano ba? So, ayan, we're done with our reading session for today. So, nag-sneak lang ako dito for a couple of minutes just to, for this to be posted, for you to see me. Yan. I miss traveling, guys. Guys, I miss my people there from afar. So, thank you guys for listening and for always tuning to my channel. Tuning to my radio station. Parang lang to na daily reminder. So, thank you guys for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. I will see you again tomorrow. Although super tired talaga ako kasi alam mo yun yung parang floating yung mo, yung ulo kapag wala kang tulog. May beer pa ako sa bahay. Konti. So, I'm gonna finish it. Pampatulog. Isa na lang ata yun. I'll see you again and have a good evening later. Mag-behave kayo behave. Ako din. Kailangan ko din mag-behave. Bye!